Hey, I'm Deborah Robertson, author of the book Plan B, How Real People Are Using the Internet to Create a Second Income. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever done anything totally amazing, but something that you never ever thought you would do, never had on your radar, but once it was done, it completely changed your life? Well, I have, and I'm going to share that with you at the end of this video. But first, let me tell you where I am. I am actually in Playa del Carmen, Mexico at the Grand Velas, and I'm here for a 10-day private elite mastermind. Now, you may be asking, what in the world is a mastermind? Well, that's a really good question. A mastermind is just simply a community of people who come together. They share ideas, they share inspired thinking, they share what's working, what's not working, and the sole purpose is just to scale their businesses to the next level. Now, this is the third mastermind I have actually attended, and you may be thinking, why have you attended 3 masterminds? Well, it's pretty simple. A mastermind is going to fast track your success, and I certainly want to fast track my success. It's something that'll get you started on the fast track, and it'll keep you on the fast track. And that's why I continue to come to masterminds. How does it do that? Well, first, it provides a community of leaders that come together from all over the world who are like-minded, who think like you do, who are looking for a way to make more money online and just to be able to make choices and have choices in their life. So that's one of the great benefits. And these leaders, they inspire you, they encourage you, and they help you any way they can. Now, why should this be important to you? Well, if you're like most people, you probably do not have the support of your family and friends because they just don't get it. They don't understand what you're doing. And so there may be a lot of negative comments around. And if you work a 9-to-5 job, people certainly don't get it that have that 9-to-5 job mentality. So what you find in this community are people who understand you, people who get you, and people who are really willing to help you. And you know what else you can? You learn from the best. That's what else you can get. These are people who come in and speak and train at these masterminds. They are high caliber speakers and trainers. They're highly sought after, and they don't come here to pitch their products or whatever they're offering. There's none of the pitching or trying to sell you anything. It's all about giving you value, giving you content, giving whatever they can to help you scale your business to the next level. So what else will a mastermind do for you? Well, first of all, it's going to position you as a leader in your community. It'll also, you never know, you might meet up with a leader that will be the one that will make you $1 million. And it's also going to position you to put more money in your pocket. Now, I do have a confession. Masterminds are not all work. You know, I'm here at this beautiful resort for this 10-day mastermind, and I have been to masterminds in Cabo San Lucas and in Costa Rica, just staying at some of the most luxurious resorts in some of the most exotic locations. And also I have had, you know what, I never would have gone to those places if it had not been for a mastermind. And also I've had some amazing, just amazing experiences. For instance, I swam with the whale sharks. What else did I do? I zip-lined in Costa Rica, and I actually drove a Ferrari down the racetrack with a helmet on, just gunning it as much as I could do. Just some amazing experiences that I never would have had if it had not been for a mastermind. Now, you remember the question I asked you early on, and I told you that I would give you my answer to it? Well, that answer for me is a mastermind. I never really knew what a mastermind would do for me until I came to one, and then it just has simply changed my life. But first, let me tell you a little story about me. You know, I've never really had a desire to travel. In fact, I've never been out of the United States until I started going to a mastermind, and I didn't have a passport. I didn't have a need for a passport. I really had never planned to go anywhere outside of the United States. It just wasn't in my radar. And another thing is, I don't fly. Well, I didn't fly because I always thought if God wanted me to fly, He would have given me wings, right? Well, what changed all of that? It was absolutely my thinking, because I got to thinking, who's in control of my finances? Who's in control of my life? I don't want the government, and I don't want my 401k to determine my retirement fund. I mean, you remember what happened when the economy fell before? Well, I want to be in a position where that will never happen to me again. It doesn't matter what happens with the government, it doesn't matter what happens with the stock market, what happens to your 401k, it will never impact me or my family again. Although I never planned on attending a mastermind, when I heard about one and I heard about what it could do for my business, I knew I just had to get there. You know, there was no other option. Whatever it took, I was going to get to a mastermind because I could absolutely see what it could do for my business and what it could do for my life. Now, it could do the same thing for your life. It could do the same thing for your business. It might just be the missing ingredient. And you don't want to pass up something that could change your life, that could change your business forever. And I will see you at the next mastermind.